Hey, cleaner. First stop, taking a peek. We 3 hours left. Alright fellas, that's the 240. Some super extremely nice people. Very, very honest. Came to a price, the car was acting up. But that's fine. I don't know what it is, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like it's misfiring. He said it's maybe the injectors, so I'll see if my dad can check it out. But we're about to drive back, we're just getting some gas and then so it's next morning. I'm gonna see what's going on with the car since it is acting up. It's got like a misfire, or it just feels like it's bogging out. Does that make sense? So all night I was driving like 70-80 miles per hour, and you would just feel stutters, and then going uphill you would lose power. And you know, it was concerning because obviously it's a 6-hour drive home. I did not want to be stranded, and I also didn't want to stay in a motel just because this is an old ass car. I don't know where I'm at. What if it gets stolen? We were mobbing down the highway, didn't get pulled over, thank God. Nothing happened. Horrible weather conditions as well. It was raining non-stop. You know, it was dark, it was hard to see. The headlights, they kind of suck. I think it's just I need to adjust the light bulbs. They're like all twisted, weird. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, high beams work really good, but it was still, the headlights sucked. And I also got, I don't know if I seen this in the pictures, if this was already here, but there's a rock chip right there. Yeah, that sucks. As well as over here. But I don't know, I think the car had it already. I don't know, I'm gonna look back into the pictures. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I thought it was just a bug last night, but now that I see it, it's a damn big ass chip. This is a cold start. Yeah, it doesn't sound good at all. I literally do not know what it is. I have not diagnosed it. I'm about to throw it in the garage real quick and see what could be causing this issue. I'll be doing regular maintenance on the next video, so stay tuned for that. It does have a check engine light, but this car I believe is catless, which is no good because I'm in Oregon. I need a cat for emissions, but it does have a check engine light. Hopefully it pops up a code for this idle issue and I can figure it out. I was thinking of a misfire, I'm not gonna lie. What if a spark plug is bad? What if it's only running on like 2 cylinders, 3 cylinders, you know? Maybe I'll swap out the wires as well. This is a little close-up of the car. Obviously it's a 1995 Nissan 240 SX with the KA. Sadly, it does not have the SR, but that's okay. First of all, the body, it's an old car. The rear bumper is really sun faded. As you can see, it's got some chips right there, right there, right there. Clear coat is peeling in some parts of the body, as you can see. More sun fade in some spots over here. This car was fully resprayed from the previous owner. It does have, I believe it's 5% all around. The windows are down, but they are 5%. It has this 5% sun strip that I really don't like. When I was driving it, it kind of bothered me, so I'm probably gonna be taking this off. And it's got some rock chips. So here's one, and then this one is huge. You could feel it. I'm gonna try to fix it. I ordered something on Amazon. Hopefully it makes it look a bit better So in the future, I could take this sun strip off and I could just tint, you know, the windshield at like 35% probably. And now for the wheels, I don't know what wheel it is, but the brand is Koenig. I don't know how to pronounce this freaking name. It is 5-lug converted. It has racing rotors, I believe. I don't know, they're not slotted, but you know, it has a line. I don't know if they work though. I don't know if you guys can see the grooves. Like I even feel it. That's why they're probably so loud. I should probably replace them. I don't know if that's how they're supposed to be, but the guy said they were racing brakes, and obviously I know what racing rotors are. You need a lot of heat for them to not make noise, and obviously as a daily driver, I am not going to be going fast at all. Especially, this thing is super slow, like extremely slow. These are Toyo tires, 235, 40, 17, so these are 17s. I might upgrade to 18s, but I don't know what would look good on the car, just because it's like, you know, the body is really stock. So I'm gonna just leave these wheels on for quite some time until I figure out what wheels I want. And here is the headlights. The headlights, these are probably super expensive because, you hear that? It's glass. We got the Nissan logo, it's all cracked, but he also gave me some emblems. If you're a big JDM guy, you would know what this is. These are original Nissan emblems. This is the Silvia for the rear, and this is the one for the hood. Look at that. I don't know if they're authentic, but I really don't care. I don't think I'm gonna be throwing this one on, but definitely I do have a big thing. I'm deciding on what to do with the front end. I really like the S15, but it's just something about that cookie front end. I don't know how to say it, but it's just my favorite front end. So if I do end up saving a good amount of money, expect this front end to go on from a Zanky to a cookie or Koki, however you pronounce it. So the car is on Fortune Auto coilovers all around. More sun fade here. This fender is like dented in. Pretty beat up right here, but no problem. More sun fade on the bumper. A little crack here. Another crack there. And a little bit of damage over here at the door. I don't know how good you guys are going to be able to see it, but you guys see that right here? It is dented inwards. I don't know how that happened. The guy said he bought it like that, so I couldn't really ask him, you know, the history on it, but it's pretty damn bad. It's dented in pretty bad, and I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. I might not even fix it, but you know, if I get more money, obviously I'll put some time into it. Maybe try to learn bodywork if I end up wrapping the car or painting the whole car, because I kind of want to paint it white. And now for the exhaust. In my opinion, I hate this exhaust. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a fan of the double tip. I really like that single tip, the super fast single tip exhaust. I might end up buying one in the future. Stay tuned for that. It is ISR Performance. I did see this online, and it's just straight piped. Pretty complete, besides needing the bottom part and the spare tire. But obviously it's 5-lug converted, so I'm gonna be looking for a new spare tire to throw in the back. It was wired up for subs. If I want a sub, I could throw one in, but I don't think I will be doing that. Now for the interior, I'm gonna try to put this light in there, so hopefully the lighting is good in here. This is the interior. Super rare. There's not one single crack on the dash, which is insane. I got a double din stereo, Alpine. Looks super clean and flush. Got the Tomei shift knob. A quick release, which I probably will be replacing for a short hub, because my fingers gotta extend so much to do the turn signals. It's got gray seats, as you can see here.
but they're super clean. He also gave me some rear seats that is from a SE. If you guys don't know what the SE is, it's basically the same thing, just that the seats have some type of design. So this thing has 162,000 miles. I put 380 miles. That's how far the location was from where I got it. And as you can see, there's already a damn spider in here. God dang it. And this is what I'm talking about, the weather strip. You know, I bet it's very helpful, but it just, at nighttime, it really sucked. It felt like I was driving a Mustang or a Dodge Charger. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten into one. There's just not really much to like look out of, if that makes sense. This is the roof liner, still intact. I might redo it in black suede just to make it look better. I don't know if I want to do starlights in it. This is the door panel. Little bit of wear and tear here, but it really doesn't matter. And it doesn't really bother me, so I probably will just paint that with Sharpie, paint it black, just so it doesn't pop out as much. He was trying to do a whole SE swap. That's why he gave me these rear seats. He just told me if I wanted to do it, I would just look for the front seats and the door panels. We got some more stuff. We got the original manual, or is that a manual? Yeah, whatever. Just the original Nissan books. We got my lug nut socket right here. And this is all the paperwork he has done to the car. Like all the maintenance stuff. So this guy really took good care of his car. He told me he bought the car for 14 grand and put like $7,000 of parts into it. So he got this car bone stock. So as you see it right now, lowered wheels, rotors, brake pads, and stuff like that. He did all of that. All the money was from him, and he just threw it into the car. But now let's see what the previous owner did to the car. I have a list he sent me just because he wanted to give me like the history of the car. So right here we have a long list of stuff. So this car from factory was a automatic, but he converted it into a manual. So here is the list. Every single bushing, bearing, ball joint, suspension arm, tie rods, and tie rod ends have all been replaced with brand new Moog or GK Tech parts. Was automatic when purchased, did a full manual conversion with OEM parts, brand new ARP hardware used for everything, brand new lightweight flywheel, brand new South Bend Stage 3 pressure plate with Stage 2 clutch disc, B&M short shifter with upgraded springs and upgraded return springs and brass bushings and trans, brand new OEM shifter bezel with OEM leather shift boot, and that is so expensive. I remember when I had my other S14, that thing was like $100+ but I got lucky to find one for super cheap. One piece aluminum drive shaft, brand new motor and transmission mounts, brand new clutch and brake master cylinders, brand new braided stainless steel lines from the master to brand new clutch slave cylinder, and all 4 brand new brake calipers. Brand new 5-lug swap kit with extended lugs and brake disc and pads. Entire motor had full tune-up. Brand new NGK platinum spark plugs. Brand new distributor and cap and cables. Brand new gaskets throughout the motor. Brand new water pump and high performance thermostat. All brand new gates, racing belts, and pulleys. Brand new fan and clutch for fan. Brand new AC Delco Nissan Quest alternator. It's an upgrade. OEM is like 80 amps and this one is 110, I believe. Brand new Odyssey 6-pack red top battery. Fresh rebuilt clear housing headlights, and the fenders are rolled. So if I want to go lower, I'm good. But I was thinking, do you guys think I should bag this thing? Leave a comment down below, because I do not want to destroy this car. It is super clean. I really wish I had the pictures of the undercarriage, bro. It is mint. Like when I say this thing is mint, it is mint. You know, the jack points have never been jacked up from the points. It's always been jacked up professionally. This guy has never touched the car himself. He always took it to this one shop that he goes to. The clutch was super hard to get used to. It has a very high biting point. So like I would normally, like, you know, you slowly let go of the clutch and the car will go. But for this, it's kind of like my K-Van. It's at the very top. So when I was test driving, I did stall it and I felt embarrassed. But man, look at the shifter. It is fucking firm, bro. It's the best shifter I have ever felt in my life. Look. 1, 2, and look, no wiggle, bro. No freaking wiggle, unless you like force it, obviously. But in my cars, like the S2000, when I'm driving on the highway, it would normally shake. This one, it did not shake, bro. So yeah, short shifter, feels freaking amazing. AC works, heater works, all the lights work. The RPM gauge though is kinda weird. When I first got it, it was literally just going all the way here, and when I got home, I turned on the car and I drove it, and it started to work properly. So I gotta look into that. If you guys know how to fix that, leave a comment down below or send me a DM on Instagram, and I would really appreciate it. Here it is, guys. Look at this. Bone stock engine bay. Literally so bone stock, it still has the original freaking airbox. And here are the coilovers. The Fortune Auto coilovers. I searched them up and they are expensive as hell. I'm going to be adjusting the dampening though, because bro, the ride home was so uncomfortable. The thing was bouncy as hell. So yeah, there's not really much to look at. Obviously, it's a bone stock S14. Stay tuned. I'm going to be trying to figure out what the issue is with the idle. I do have brand new spark plugs. Shout out to my cousin Fernando. He gave me them for free. Alright fellas, that's the end of the video. If you made it to the end, thank you. I really appreciate it. This was literally my childhood dream car. Back at midnight club times on my Xbox 360. I would always buy this S14, put the body kit, and always paint it that apple red. You know, that's just the best color on the S14. Stay tuned for this build. I don't know what I'm going to be doing to it. I do have a vision, and that vision will become reality soon. Obviously, I gotta save up some money now because I paid a pretty penny for this car. I am not gonna lie. This was one of the most expensive cars I actually got. The S2000 was more, but this was still up there, you know? Man, I can't wait till I get this thing dialed in.